Subsector Venien has been an important hub of activity for the Imperium. The nearby worlds provide many of the resources needed to fuel the always insatiable war machine to protect mankind from the threats that seek to destroy it. Like everywhere else in the galaxy, Venien has its threats. An orc Wa continues to threaten its borders. Rumors of cult uprisings on many of its planets require constant vigilance from the planetary governors, lest they disturb the required ties of the Emperor and bring swift vengeance from the Inquisition and its forces. In fact, Inquisitor Iona Hark of the Ordo Xenos recently arrived in the subsector, although not to punish any of the overprivileged governors, or to help in the efforts against the orcs. No, Inquisitor Hark came following rumors of a mystery that was recently found floating in the void between systems, almost out of range of the deep space augurs used as early warning system. An Eldar Craftworld had been detected, but this one unlike any others that Inquisitor Hark had before heard of. This one appeared to be void of life. Probes sent to investigate the Craftworld found little success in their Auspex scanning, the shielding of the Wraithbone structures resisting the penetrating gaze of the Imperium's technology. Still, no movement could be detected. No ships flew in protective formation. The Craftworld was mostly dark, save a few faint signals found within. It wasn't until a few days after its arrival that the probes finally picked something up. A signal of Imperium design emanated from within. Not wanting to take any chances, Inquisitor Hark commissioned a kill team from the Deathwatch under her command to pilot one of their Corvus Blackstars and find a way onto the Craftworld, and to pry whatever secrets that it might have. Under the command of Chaplain Chogan, the Deathwatch squad carefully made their way to the drifting Craftworld. No member had ever been this close to an Eldar Craftworld. The immensity of their task became apparent as their Auspex scans revealed this particular vessel to be several hundred kilometers in length. The signal that the probes had picked up was faint, but it came somewhere deep in the heart of the vessel. Chaplain Chogan surveyed the scans fed through the feed in his helmet. Having found a suitable landing zone, he sent his command to the pilot to land their squad there. Shortly thereafter, the kill team disembarked from the transport, their heavy power-armored boots sending echoes throughout the apparently empty corridors of the Xenos craft. They were on high alert, surrounded by Xenos structures and technology. With little time lost to coordination, Chaplain Chogan ordered the Black Star back out into high orbit of the Craftworld, with instructions to continue scanning for anything that they should investigate. Splitting off into 2 groups of 5, the kill team spread out to start searching for a way through the maze-like rooms and corridors towards the Imperium signal deep within. Hours went by, kilometers of ground covered with no signs of life. The air was stale but breathable. The majority of the consoles and lights were dark. Most doors had to be forced open or destroyed. The structures alternated between cramped corridors and vast open rooms with domed roofs that could see into the stars, to gardens of dead trees woven between the buildings that they were meant to uphold. Sergeant Hagen's Auspex picked up something unusual. A power reading seemed to be scrambling the Auspex ability to penetrate any further. It was the first sign of something on what appeared to be otherwise a dead Craftworld. The Deathwatch team quietly moved to investigate. As they turned the next corner, they entered a vast hall. The Deathwatch's Auspex was even more scrambled here, unable to pick up anything through the static. However, the kill team realized they were not alone, as a group of humanoids who were busy looting this location were spotted. They turned and started shouting when they saw the Space Marines drawing their weapons and opening fire. Wasting no time, Chaplain Chogan ordered his kill team to move into position and destroy those in their path, hoping to clear them out before they could alert even more of them to their presence. Welcome to our Deathwatch Craftworlds campaign. In this very first mission, we'll explain rules as we go along, but if you want them all, they're in the description below. And essentially, Steve needs to come and deactivate these 4 nodes. And he does that by basically spending an action next to them with one of his guys. Now, just a brief, I'm not going to tell you all the rules right now because it would take too long, but each of his guys acts as a unit of 1, and they all are characters. Then they have 1 more wound than you would normally think that they do. And we'll discuss what they are as we move through it. So, but Steve, right away, you get the first turn. You've got the initiative. You get to choose your combat doctrine. We're doing that. Remember, this is not using regular Deathwatch rules. What combat doctrine do you want to be in?
I got more guns than swords, but I still want to go assault.
The assault doctrine?
Yeah.
Now, Steve can change this at the beginning of each of his turns to whatever he wants. It doesn't matter how many times, because it ends up being more rounds. Now, you have an Ultramarine there.
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about him for a second.
He's more level-headed.
Yes. Steve's veteran sergeant is an Ultramarine named Netus Hagen, and as an Ultramarine, he can fall back and shoot at -1 to hit, and he can choose a different combat doctrine for himself than the rest of the kill team. And he is armed with a power sword and a bolt gun with special issue ammunition. What's his doctrine going to be?
He's going to go tactical doctrine. He's a little more level-headed. He has guns to shoot right now.
Yeah, of course. Don't need that sword yet. You do have a attaché, you have a chaplain there as well, who's going to do some litanies.
Chogan can, hand out some hatred to everybody. He's kind of selfish. He's going to go Mantra of Strength.
On a 3+?
On a 3+, +1, nothing.
Ah. Steve has an attaché to his squad, a chaplain, a white scar, Chogan the Swift. He can run and charge, and when he runs, he can fire assault weapons without any penalty. And he is armed with a Crozius Arcanum and a Combi Flamer. That brings us to the movement phase.
I think the first person moving every time is going to be Chogan. He's just going to do one of them advances.
Because he can advance and charge.
8 inches.
Look at him go.
With the Chogan picking his target, Arca Pharrell here is going to go and try to assault the next closest unit. This is jump back. The remaining 3, Hagen himself.
Grabbing some cover.
Darius.
There's some steam coming up from that, so it does basically work like a basic ruins, like it gives you cover in it.
We're going to get.
As we go into the shooting phase, you can see where the enemies are. And as you get closer, you realize that they look kind of odd. Some of them have horns, and they look like some sort of feral beastmen. Are they potentially chaos guys? You're not quite sure. You don't see any emblems of chaos on them, but they do look obviously mutated. Opening fire first, of course, will be Chaplain Chogan.
Chogan the Swift.
Chogan the Swift always fires first. Always fires first, right?
Chogan the Selfish. Isn't a roast those guys.
Oh no, he's taking it away from the Vanguard vet. So he's got a Combi Flamer, so Flamer first. So 2 hits, wounding on 3s. These are toughness 3. So 1 wound. In their cover, because you're an Assault Doctrine, so the Flamer doesn't do anything special, right?
Nope.
So they'll have a 6-up save. So he kills one of them. So one of them gets roasted. Not the special weapon one, though. Then the bolter part.
Yeah, -1 extra fire both profiles. Hey, there we go.
They both hit, and they wound on 3s, so 1 wound. You're not in tactical doctrine, so 6-up save from that as well. So it kills another one. Now a fun additional rule, not the plasma. Yeah, not the plasma. Fun additional rule is that whenever one of your kill team fires, they can actually fire a second time because they're awesome.
Are they still alive? Yeah, we're gonna have to roast them again.
So he just holds down the trigger for the flamer and gets 2 more hits. You're not really doing well with that. I forgot to fill the Prometheum tank. 1 wound on a 6+. He's saved. Another one dies once you fire that bolter as well.
Yep. Parrots again?
Those hit. Those both hit. And they both wound. And I get a 6-up save. And, 1 survives. The plasma guy actually goes down, but then this next guy grabs the plasma gun. So he's still there. Next up.
My marksman here, Darius, can take his Stalker bolt rifle and try to shoot at...
These much larger. You notice as you look up that they do look much larger than the other ones. Darius Aradel is a veteran in this kill team, and he is a Dark Angel, which means if he doesn't move, he gets +1 to hit. And when he overwatches, he does it on a 5+, not just on 6+. And he is armed with a Stalker bolt gun. He pulls out some special issue ammunition.
It's going to be a Dragonfire round. We want to ignore some cover here.
So ignores any benefits of cover. Now there's no -1 here, so you're good.
It's a heavy weapon, so hitting on 4s, not a 1.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you roll that again, because he gets a second shot.
Hey. No.
Wow, okay.
Sergeant Hagen here is going to take the same shot in the same squad, but he's going to use a Vengeance round in his bolt gun.
What does Vengeance do?
Extra damage.
So +1 damage. You're thinking that these are 2 damage, eh? It's going to do both your shots now rather than 1 at a time.
You can hit.
They both hit, and these are strength 4?
Yes, sir.
So 4 is to wound. Oh, they're toughness 4. Didn't do anything. Next up, we have Paxor. Steve's other regular veteran is an Imperial Fist, Joris Paxor. As an Imperial Fist, he ignores cover. Also, if he rolls an unmodified 6 to hit with any bolt weapons, it counts as 2 hits instead of 1. And he is armed with a power sword and a bolt gun. What kind of rounds is he firing?
Vengeance as well.
So +1 damage against them. And it'll ignore cover too.
We're gonna fire both shots at him. Ooh, got 1.
1 hits, and these are strength 4 as well. Oh, geez. You guys need to be fighting in close combat, obviously.
We're in the Assault Doctrine.
Yes. Yeah, you're in the Assault Doctrine. And then lastly, you have your Vanguard vet. He's a Blood Angel. What's he going to do?
He's kind of annoyed. He's going to fire 1 pistol this way.
So fire it twice. So double shot, because you can fire twice. Oh, they both hit. 3s to wound. Oh, what kind of rounds were they?
Oh,
Ignore cover?
Ignore cover.
There we go.
It's supposed to move, we're cheating right now.
Yeah, and... yeah, exactly. And you're in the Assault Doctrine, so that pistol is an extra AP, so it just straight up kills one of them. Just pop. Dead. And then we enter the charge phase, as obviously the Chaplain and our Vanguard vet are eager to get in there. Chaplain charges first, of course. Declaring target right. Yes, they will overwatch. We've got 3 bolt pistols, auto pistols, and 1 plasma pistol. Some of them found some good weapons. The other ones are just crappy. So the auto pistols first, 6s. Nope. And then the plasma pistol, he doesn't really know how to use it, but he presses the red button and he overcharges it. And it blows up in his face.
Oh.
Boom! Go ahead and roll your charge.
Hey.
Hey, he made it.
Ah.
And then your Blood Angel.
Yeah, Pharrell's gonna try to get up there and kill that, whatever that is.
That's another little beastman-looking thing. And he'll fire Overwatch as well. You're not the only one that gets to fire Overwatch as much as they want. So Plasma Gun is going to rapid fire, and yeah, he's supercharging it. He doesn't hit you, but he doesn't die either.
Get him.
Yeah. When Steve goes and when he gets charged, all his guys can fire Overwatch once. And they can even cover fire each other, as we'll talk about later. Chaplain fighting first, 2s to hit, and 2s to kill. They all die. For killing a unit, the Chaplain gains 1 experience. And then we'll move on to your Vanguard vet. Steve's Vanguard veteran is a Blood Angel, Arca Pharrell. He gets +1 to his run and charges, and he gets +1 to wound in the first round of combat. In other words, when he charges or is charged or heroically intervenes. He is armed with a power sword. I know it looks like a relic blade, but that's a power sword, and bolt pistol. So 3s to hit when you attack, and then 2s to wound because you're +1 to wound, and you got him, just barely. That takes down that last guy, gaining him an experience point. After their first turn, you managed to kill 10 of these abhumans. You're not quite sure what to call them. You're suspecting chaos involvement here, but you haven't really had a time to look over their corpses and figure it out. Let's go to their turn. They quickly regroup and get into fire positions. These ones look more human than anything else. One of them comes forward with a flamer. I'll get within 12 inches for rapid fire. These ones back here move over to these crystals, and you can see some of them stoop down and pick some things up. You're not quite sure from this distance what they're doing because your Auspex is still scrambled, but they still level their guns in the other direction as well. These larger creatures, they make some weird animal noises and start moving forward. They just advanced. And I'm breaking the terrain. They come over to meet your Deathwatch. They don't seem to be afraid of you yet. To come back this way, these ones basically brace for impact with your Blood Angel. But you see another plasma gun in their midst. And then the other ones stay back and cover. Shooting phase, we're going to open fire with this little group. They're going to fire 4 autoguns and a flamer at your Chaplain. So start with the autoguns, heading on 4s. Oh, it's not great. Looking for 5s to wound. No, nothing. Good start. And then the flamer. Only 2 hits. Hey, it looks like all our flamers just hit twice. 4s to wound, because you're only toughness 4, right? Yep. So 2 wounds. You got your 2-up save. Oh, a wound goes through. That brings him down to 5 wounds. So essentially everything has 1 more wound than you would expect. So because the Terminator Chaplain has 5 wounds to start, he's got 6. Everybody else is basically 3 wounds. And then these ones will fire, overcharging the plasma. Start with the autoguns, heading on 4s. That's a better hit. And then they wound on 5s. 2 wounds. You've got cover, so 2-up save. Oh, 1 still gets through. That brings him down to 2 wounds, and then we'll do the plasma. Overcharged plasma, 4s to hit. That doesn't blow up in his face. These are strength 8, so 2s to wound. Oh, we got 1. Okay, so you're in cover, you have armor of contempt, so basically it's just a 4-up save.
Hey!
Oh, no 2 damage. That would have taken you down too. Although there are wound mechanics for what happens when you get down to 0, which we'll discuss when that happens. You got 5 autoguns that are going to take some pot shots up at your Chaplain. 4s to hit, and then 5s to wound. 2 wounds, 2-up saves. Oh, that was almost a 1 again. It's like each time you're rolling a 1. We got some pot shots there too, 4 autoguns, and they got the plasma heal overcharge. Like I said, they don't really know how to use these weapons very well. Just keep pressing the red button. Autoguns first, 4s to hit. We'll roll that one again. There we are. And 5s to wound. Ooh. So we got 2 wounds, no AP, so you got 2-up save and cover. Oh! Oh, he's down! He's down. Okay, so the way this works is when you get down to 0, the wound that got you down to 0, we look at its damage. So it's damage 1. So you're gonna roll 2d6 and you're gonna add that 1. Now before you roll it, if you roll a double 1, you're fine. You'll regain a wound. Other than that, you're gonna gain wound tokens. Now you could actually go down permanently if you roll double 6, because if you roll 13 or higher, you go down. So go ahead and roll it and then we'll show people how it works. So that's a 9 up to a 10. So it's pretty high, but not too bad. So you got 10, which means you heal 1 wound. You ignore everything else from that weapon. So if that weapon had hit you multiple times, you would stop. And you gain 2 wound tokens. And what that means is the next time you roll, you're going to add 2 to that. While you have at least 1 wound token, you're -1 to hit. Oof. When you get at least 3, you're -1 to wound. When you get 5, you're -1 to all your saves, including invulnerable saves.
He'll be fine.
So he's a little injured. Plasma gun. Overcharge.
Oh no!
Misses,
Okay,
but doesn't kill me. And then over here, these animal creatures are allowed to charge after they advanced. So they're going to declare a charge into, well, they're big enough. We'll do both. And so Steve is allowed to fire Overwatch with each member once, with no limit, like this, who cares that this is a stratagem kind of thing. And then he also has covering fire, which means any other model within 6 inches of a charge target is allowed to also fire Overwatch as long as they follow the rules. Like they're not engaged, they can see the target, blah, blah, blah. So who wants to Overwatch?
All three of them will, actually.
Mine as well. Darker Boltgun will Overwatch on a 5 because he's a Dark Angel.
Hey,
it
right.
mattered! Oh, what kind of round was that, by the way?
You're
already 2
I'll
damaged.
do extra damage just in case they're 3 wounds. I don't know.
Okay, sure. You wound 1. And what's normal AP on this?
AP 2 normally.
Because you're in Tactical Doctrine?
No, because it's a heavy weapon. It would be.
So it's AP 3 then. Oh no, it's heavy. It's heavy. AP 2, and you don't ignore cover. So they will be a 6-up save then. You got one of them? Stupid. Oh! You can do both of these the same.
Actually, I can't. They're both take Vengeance for extra damage, but he gets extra hits on 6s.
Oh, that's right.
So the Ultramarine, and then the Imperial Fist. 2 hits.
2 hits. Wounds on 4s.
Oh
no.
No, okay, it was
Okay. Declare they charged, and they get to reroll their charges. No, they failed it. They have an aggressive trait that when they fail a charge, they get to move 3 inches. They're coming for you. And that's the end of the charge phase. There's no fighting, obviously, no morale to be taken, and so that's the end of their turn. Back to your turn, Steve. We're not actually keeping track of turns. There's just, I might be in my head for specific events, but there's no like you have 5 turns to do all of this. Just don't die, basically. So what combat doctrine would you like to declare?
I think I'm actually going to go tactical. I've already taken some wounds, so I'm starting to get nervous already. He'll stay tactical as well.
Okay, so they're all tactical.
Yeah.
And then what's your litany going to be?
I think I'm strong enough, so we're going to go for the Mantra of Hatred.
So just so everybody knows, in the command phase, every kill team member is in range of every other kill team member for any abilities. So he could do the litany across the table if you had other command phase stuff that could be done at any range. Only the command phase, though. All right, on a 3+.
Hey! Nope.
He's just not a good prayer.
Nope.
Or a prayer. He doesn't like doing his
He just
prayers.
wants to run up there and smack things.
He's just like, well, may the Emperor, as he runs. Movement.
Chogan Switzner 1.
He's advancing 4. He's eager to get to the next one.
I don't think I can get much farther than that.
Let's be honest. Your Terminator Chaplain is probably going to be your biggest tank.
I'm confident that these two can handle those. So actually, we're going to have Imperial Fist move forward.
This is Poxor.
Darius is going Overwatch. Not really a thing, but he's going to stay put.
Yeah, he's going to stay put and get his +1 hit.
I saw something happen over here. And I know the way these things work. We're going to go take a look what's happening here.
So would you like to spend an action at the end of your move
Yeah,
to investigate the crystals?
they did something, right?
Yes. Well, you saw them like stoop down and pick something off the ground near those crystals. We'll finish his action at the end of the shooting phase.
There's some measurements. Okay.
I always tell the guys when we play these types of campaigns that think of it more like a role-playing game than a war game. So if you think of things you want to do to the environment, then just do those. Shooting phase.
All right, Chop is going to start roasting the far unit. I want to do the first one.
Flamer? Oh, look at that. He finally
enough.
he filled it properly with Promethium. Freeze to wound. So that's 3 wounds. Is in Tactical Doctrine that actually strips away. Oh, wait, no, those are the regular guys. They have a 5-up saves. Go up to a 6-up. So, yeah, 3 of them go down. Now, this time you're not going to cheat and fire your bolt portion of your weapon after advancing. But you can fire the Flamer a second time.
I don't think I have enough attacks over here.
Well, there's morale's the thing, too, remember?
Yeah, I'll roast the squad that I roasted once. All right, 2 more times.
Maybe. Okay, well, that's 2 wounds. That's 6-up saves. You got him. Because he finishes the squad, that's another experience for him.
We're going to throw a frag grenade back at this squad.
So the first shot, it's going to get
All right,
one shot.
I'm gonna roll the second
Why
one.
don't you roll the second one, too? There we are, 4 shots. Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds. They're in cover, and there's no AP there, so 4-up saves. One of them ducks out of the way, but one of them gets taken by the explosion. And if it was the plasma guy, somebody else would pick it up.
Darius is going to fire Vengeance rounds into those weird goat men. He's going to fire twice into them.
And Vengeance says what again?
+1 to wound.
+1 to wound. Okay, he stood still, so hitting on 2s.
There we go.
And then wounding on 3s. Oh, it didn't matter. So that's AP -2, damage 2. So they won't get a save. So we'll have the guy in the back actually die. So they are 2 wounds, so 2 damage kills them. Those were Hellfire rounds, by the way, not Vengeance. Hellfire's +1 to wound. Who's firing next?
Paxor's gonna fire next. He's using Dungeons rounds for the extra damage.
So he gets damage too.
He's rapid fire, so I'm gonna fire both
fire
of
all
them.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Not really on either targets.
So one hit.
Okay, all right. And a 4 to, okay, nothing. End of the shooting phase, as he's examining the crystals, there's an interesting sound coming from them, like this, like almost like a crystalline sound.
Okay.
And as he looks around, he does see evidence of fractures on them. And you can see that these have grown out of the ground. Like they look like they've actually warped from the ground, like they've attached to the Wraithbone construct of the ground. So they seem to be made of some sort of Wraith construct kind of stuff, Wraithbone stuff. But you can also see cracks on them where clearly the people that are here have been like hitting them with tools to try to break them apart. You can see like dust on the ground and little chunks of crystal on the ground as well. And as he stoops over and picks one up, it just kind of glows a bit in his hand, and he gets this feeling, he doesn't know where from, that if he were to use this, it would make him more powerful. So we're going to see and there's like this, almost not a voice, but like an intuition as to what this crystal does. We actually have a crystal generator on the MiniWarGaming website. So as you get the intuition for this one, it is poisoned. So you can apply it to a single weapon, and that weapon will always wound on 3s. Now, if it would already wound on 3s, then it can re-roll wound rolls. Would you like to apply it to one of your weapons?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw it on the, let's throw it on the gun.
On his bolt gun? Okay, so the bolt gun is now poisoned. So it always wounds on 3s, but if it were going to wound on 3s because of its strength, then it re-rolls wounds. Charge phase.
Let's send in a Chogan first.
Okay, overwatching. Flamer plus 4 autoguns. Autoguns first on 6s, nothing. And then the Flamer gets D6 auto hits. 3 of them, which wound you on 4s. 1 wound. 2+ save, piece of cake. All right, you can go ahead and just move them in. Boom, charged. And then you got your Vanguard vet.
Yeah, he's gonna go after the big squad.
Okay, they're gonna overwatch. Auto guns first. Oh, no! 5s to wound.
He'll be fine. He's gonna be fine.
1 wound. He's got a 3-up save.
Hey, he's fine.
He's good. And then there's the overcharged plasma gun. Oh, he hits.
Hey, it's okay.
2s to wound. Armor of Contempt means that you only have a 5-up save against this. Oh, he tanks it. Look at that. He's once he gets hurt, apparently he's just better at everything. Remember, he has -1 to hit. And then over here, you want to charge the
We'll send in,
Goatman?
we'll send in Paxor here.
So 2 bolt pistols, overwatching, and nothing. Oh, sorry, they're auto pistols.
I want to roll this. I want to go a
roll?
little bit farther.
Unless you want to go around, yeah. Anybody else going to charge? He's free to charge. His action is complete.
Do I want him to go? Yeah, I might. I don't want him going farther that way. I think I can. Oh, they're 2 damage each, Jake.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send in the Ultramarines to help. Let's go, Hagen.
He makes his charge. Oh yeah, easy. And he gets in as well. And your Dark Angel will stay put, or is he going to charge?
I think he's going to charge to move up the table.
Okay, go ahead.
Charge for advance.
Well, he's got a. Oh no, he loses the power star to get the Stalker
he's a
Bolter.
shooter.
Bolter. Go straight to fighting. What do you want to start with?
Who do I want the experience? That's how I have to think, right?
Yeah, right. Who's going to farm the experience?
Tactical Marine is going to tactically wait for his experience.
Nice.
So we're going to send in Paxor to swing first.
Yeah, so Paxor the Imperial Fist with his sword will attack.
3's beautiful.
3s to hit. You're not in Assault Doctrine, although you're pretty good AP anyways. 4s to wound. Oh, 1 wound. There's no save there, but they're only 1 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 wound. That hurt. And who's fighting next?
I think Darius is going to try to shift somebody.
Darius is going to try to just finish him off. So 3s to hit. Well, it's a hit. It's a hit. And that's a wound. I got a 6-up save against that. Oh, no. He finished one off. And then your Ultramarine, Sergeant Hagen. Now, he's a sergeant, so he's got an extra attack.
Yeah, he's got this. He's got this.
3s to hit and 4...
Oh, no, he doesn't got this. He got this.
And then we got Chaplain Chogan.
He's got 3 attacks with 4s in the charge, and he's hitting on 2s.
And then 2s to kill.
He's got 3 of them.
So 3 of them go down without much of a fight. And Blood Angel Vanguard Vet Pharrell will then fight.
4s to hit.
Yeah, he's -1.
He's wounded.
He's hurt.
Yeah, he's angry.
No problem.
3s, because he's got that Blood Angel. Uh-oh. Just 1.
That just kills 1.
You know, that's okay for me.
We're going to swing back. This guy is mad at Darius. That's Darius, right?
Why Darius?
Because he killed his guy.
That's fair.
Yeah, so he's going to swing back. These guys are kind of crazed, so they have D3 attacks plus 2. So 3 attacks. He hits you back on a 3 with his big old blade. And he's got kind of a brutal chainsword right there. And so this is strength 4. And it's, well, actually, you don't care about the -1 AP part, but it is 2 damage. Oh, nothing.
Interesting.
These two guys hesitantly swing their auto guns and flamer at you. So hitting you on 4s. Yep, that's about right. And these 4 will fight your Vanguard vet. Hitting on 4s. Oh, they actually hit him, of course. 5s to wound him. Oh, lucky duck. Going into morale, we are only leadership 6 with these guys. They lost 3 of their buddies. Oh, and they stick around. You don't have any minus leadership as a chaplain, right? And they lost 1 of their buddies, so they're sticking around. He lost 2 of his buddies. He's leadership 7, though. So he sticks around. So at the end of your turn, the noise that you've been making, you notice is attracting more attention. You can hear shouts coming from down the corridors, and reinforcements appear to be on their way, but nothing is showing up yet. And these 2 will fall back. Run away! These 4 fall back as well. And they stay there. Oh, I forgot to roll their morale. If I roll 6. Nope, they're good. A little buddy boy here is going to stay in combat. Shooting overcharged plasma and 3 autoguns into Pharrell. Autoguns first, rapid firing, hitting on 4s. Not really good. 5s to wound. Oh, it's nervous. Nervous, 3-up save. Piece of cake. Overcharged plasma on the other hand. 4s to hit. Oh, we got 1 hit. 2s to wound. Oh!
You can't get him. You can't get him. You can't get him.
No. Gotta change his Pharrell the Immortal. Well, hardly we're at that point yet. We'll see after a few games. And he's still mad at Darius, so bolt pistol to the face. Misses. Apparently he can't hit at point blank range. So no charging, so we can go straight to close combat. Now it's my turn, so you get to pick who goes first. So which of these 3 would you like to fight first?
I'm going to respectfully go 1, 2, 3, and roll it again.
So that would be your Imperial Fist. Paxor is going to try to kill him with his power sword.
Yeah, what is?
He's not going to kill him.
And
it's a wound, so he's down to 1 wound. Now he gets to fight. He's going after Darius again. D3 plus 2 attacks. Oh, again, only 3. 3s to hit. Oh, 4s to wound. It's -1, 2 damage. So 1 wound, you ignore the -1. 3 up. Roll that again. You're good. Who wants to try to finish him off?
Darius has got it.
Darius, he's got it. 2 attacks. He can totally do it.
2s because he's a Dark Angel.
Because he stood still this
And nope, Darius. Come on, Darius.
Your veteran sergeant's got it, right? 3s to hit? Nope. No. I get you stuck there for another turn. Hey, reinforcements are on their way, but you get your turn before that happens.
Yeah.
And you're stuck in combat with this little guy. That's what we're going to say.
Let's say we're going to go...
What doctrine are you in?
We're going to go Assault Doctrine. Hagen will go to Tactical Doctrine.
Hagen right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he hasn't been killing enough. We're going Hatred, not Strength. So
Hatred does what?
Hatred is reroll hits.
Okay.
No.
He's failed it again.
You know what? He will not be doing any reroll this game. He's done trying.
He's done
trying.
The Emperor's not listening.
Yeah, don't worry.
There's too much disruption. Movement phase.
We're going to start by falling back.
Oh, he can fall back and shoot?
Yes. He's going to deal with that side.
Yeah, they're both engaged. Are they going to stay engaged?
They're going to stay put. Now...
They got their bolt pistols, right?
He may be stupid, but he's not that stupid.
He's stupid, but he's not dumb?
Yeah. He'll start dealing with this.
Okay, so you're going to start his action to deactivate this. So the action ends at the end of your turn, as long as there's no enemies within range of that objective, which obviously is going to be fine.
Children's in advance.
As long as he doesn't decide to shoot. Oh, he gets to advance and charge. Where's he going with that? 11-inch move. Does he chase down these guys right here, or does he advance to the table, come back and help?
Can he do this?
Do what?
Can Darius see them? No, Darius can't see them. I'm trying to kill one with a pistol and then have the other one clear these 2 out.
Wait, he's got 2 wounds. Your pistol. Oh no, you could do your round.
He's only got 1 wound left.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, so many things.
Never have little guys with autoguns been so terrifying.
Oh, I know what to do. We're gonna go. No, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's too hard to charge. Just want to flame
Oh
them.
man!
Just move up and flame them. The flamer part is assault, right? He's got 5 wounds. He can tank it. Terminator with 5 wounds.
No, I just want to go deal with everything all at once. No, okay, we're gonna help out a friend.
Okay. Shooting phase.
Start with Darius. He's using a vengeance round in his pistol for an extra damage. I'll be shooting at that little goat thing.
I thought he only has 1 wound left.
That's true.
Hits on a 2.
He'll be doing with a +1 to wound instead.
Okay. So wound him on a 3.
There you go.
Didn't matter. And because you're in Assault Doctrine, that actually just kills him. So that's a command, or that's a victory experience point. There's the word for Darius, our Dark Angel. Paxor is up next.
Yeah, we're going to do some Hellfire rounds into this squad right here. We're going to fire both shots into him.
So hitting on 3s. Nope.
Okay.
Your Ultramarines allowed to fall back and shoot at -1 penalty.
So we're also going to... No, are we going to do Hellfire? No, we don't need to do Hellfire. We're going to do...
Well, I thought you went on 2s instead of 3s.
2s are rolling instead of 3s are rolling. What else did I get?
Oh, right, he's got the poison. He's got the poison.
There's no good combo there
They've got 5-up saves, so the extra AP would matter.
Okay.
Because you're only -1 AP.
That's fair. Let's do one extra AP.
Okay. So Kraken bolts. And your rapid fire.
Okay, well, I guess we'll fire both of them.
Well, you're not going to be able to kill all 4 of them with only your first volley.
Right.
So you're looking at 3s to hit.
Can we know?
You had 3s to wound.
It's good.
And re-rolled. Oh, they didn't have to. So 2 of them just die. Just straight up. And a why not double flamer?
Yeah.
So 7 auto hits. Got 6 dice there, so we're just going to be lazy and roll those.
Here.
And then roll 1 more. So 5. No AP, so those guys have a 5-up save. And they're dead. That's an experience point for your chaplain. That's the end of your shooting phase. There's no charges, but at the end of your turn, he manages to disable this one, and already your Auspex scans are starting to clear up a little bit. And that's when they, of course, notify you of more enemies streaming on into this corridor, into this domed area. Let's do some morale. We lost 2 of their buddies here, and they're leadership 6, so we need to roll 4 or less, which we did. They are not running. And these will technically be coming on as reinforcements, but I'll just show them right now. So we've got a unit coming in from Strategic Reserves. More of these little goatmen. One with a plasma pistol, the rest with auto pistols. So I'm going to get those within 6 inches of the table edge. And on the other side, we have a group of these human-looking kind of characters, but they've managed to tug along a heavy platform, a heavy weapons platform with a missile launcher, an Eldar missile launcher. They seem to be operating. Shooting phase, we got 4 auto pistols and an overcharged plasma pistol coming at the chaplain. So the pistols first, the auto pistols that is. We got 2 hits, winning on 5s. We got 2 wounds. Take that, Terminator armor, 2+ save.
Okay.
Oh, you actually
We can take that.
That's weird. I actually expected you to fail one. And then we got the plasma pistol overcharged, of course, which does not blow up into space when wounds you on 2s.
No, rapid?
No, it's a pistol.
Oh, gotcha.
That was a cocked die. No! It was a 3 or a 6. Oh well. And we got a plasma gun and an auto gun firing here, overcharging, of course. Auto gun first. 4s to hit, 5s to wound. Got a wound. He got a 3-up save there. Oh, he takes it. He's down to 2 wounds. And then a plasma. 4s to hit. Okay, 1 hit, 2s to wound. That's a wound. You're at a 5-up save with Armor of Contempt. Oh, okay. So that was a 2 damage weapon, so you're going to roll 2d6 and add 2 to that. 11 is one of the bad thresholds, I'll just kind of tell you that.
Let's go ahead again.
So that's 9, which I think is the other threshold. Yeah, so 9 is the threshold. So if you get 4 or higher, it's 1 wound token. 9 or higher, it's 2 wound tokens, and then you heal. You always heal the 1, so you're basically always back to 1 wound until you're dead. Or removed from play, I should say. Long bomb shots from the squad and cover, firing down at your Ultramarine Sergeant Hagen. 3 autoguns. Oh, 2 hit, 5s to wound. 1 wound with a 3-up save. He's fine, which is good because you're at wound tokens now. And a plasma gun overcharged. Oh, it hits. 2s to wound. It wounds. That's a 5-up save.
Nah, he'll be fine.
Nope.
Oh.
So you're going to roll 2d6 and you're going to add 4 to this. 2 for the damage and 2 for your wound tokens. 8 becomes 12, which is 3 wound tokens. So he's up to 5, which means he's at -1 hit, wound, and saves.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Anyway.
Luckily for you, these are counting as ruins, and so they do not have line of sight onto your chaplain for that missile launcher. So that is all of my shooting. I'll declare a charge here, so you can overwatch.
Might as well. Whoop, do it on the floor. Let's do a flamer.
Oh!
I'm going to need that die through the floor.
3s to wound. Oh, golly.
Okay,
and you're currently in Assault Doctrine?
Yeah, so
which means there's no AP to those.
No. Correct.
Right, so I got 6
correct.
Yeah, nope. No, or correct. Correct, no.
I meant no, there's
6
no AP, you are correct.
So 1 survives. We'll leave the guy with the plasma pistol, obviously. And then he'll charge. Oh, look at that.
I love that. That's actually very useful.
Because you get to kill him now rather than
Please
later.
come here.
He's actually the sergeant of the squad, so he's got 2 base attacks plus 1, and he's got a mini power shiv. So it's got the AP, but not the strength.
Gotcha.
Well, look at it, all right? Just look at it for a second. That's not a
how
power sword.
How much AP does that give him?
Well, it's -3. It's a power sword. It's a power shiv. Like it's like a lightsaber that only like is like half
a
as
short
long.
saber.
Yeah, it's a short saber. Yeah. So he's gonna get 3 attacks though on the charge because these guys are feral, so they get +1 attack on the charge. Hitting on 4s though. Okay, only 1. 5s to wound, but a -3 AP, buddy. Oh, okay, go ahead and bop him on the head with your Crucis Arcanum. Got 4 attacks, 2s to hit and 2s to kill. Yeah, you got him. There's an experience for your chaplain.
We'll consolidate this way.
Oh, you don't want to be on the objective?
I got him for that.
Okay. Back to your turn. There are more reinforcements coming. I'm going to tell you this from now on that reinforcements will show up every turn.
See, here's the thing, bro. Okay,
So you got to hurry up.
Yeah, there's objectives to do, guys that are hurting me, and crystals everywhere, and I'm greedy.
You want to do everything,
I
right?
want to do everything. But we're not going
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to be able to like harvest crystals whenever you want. That was a first discovery thing. The other ones might come at more special times. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try. I'm just saying that it might
my guys are getting hit.
It's going to get harder with every try.
I got to complete the mission so I don't die, and if I can, I can. Yeah, so we're going to go into a tactical doctrine. We're going to go tactical, staying tactical.
For your Ultramarine.
And then...
And no litanies, of course, because he said he's going to stop praying.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't want to roll it. Yeah, I didn't want to roll it.
Movement.
Chogan is going to advance.
Oh, yeah. He's going to meet that missile launcher head on.
I don't know if I can...
It's not plasma, so he'll be fine.
Oh,
oh, you're in range. Yeah.
So there's Shogun. Oh, that's his wound.
Arca Pharrell,
He's
your
just
Vanguard.
go get work done and try not to get attacked by
Trying to draw too much attention. Yeah. Super injured Sergeant.
We're just going to get into cover. We can't quite get to the node, but we'll get there next turn.
Well, you can't get within 3 inches of it?
Oh, 3?
Yeah, it's an objective.
Oh, gotcha. I mean,
You have to be in range of it, and it's an objective.
I was like an inch away. All right, we'll do that. We'll start working on that.
So he'll perform that action.
And then we got to start helping him out. Sniper here. Nah, you got to get moving. You got to get moving.
Shooting phase.
We're going to start roasting. We're going to start right here with the flamer first. We're going to do one at a time.
Just in case the flamer does well, and you can kill that other squad.
All right, we're going to do the
Second
flamer.
There we are. It all averages out. 3s to wound. Oh, golly. That's
one.
Because this is Tactical Doctrine?
Yep.
We're going to allocate wounds to 4 guys first. 6 up saves. Oh,
nice.
2 of them survive, so I'll just keep allocating to those 2 guys. And they die, so 4 of them die. So all of them die except one, the guy near the heavy weapon platform, obviously. I don't care about their weapons because he's going to operate the platform. And we got some shooting over here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have Darius. Oh, man, his weapon's heavy. He's going to do it. He's going to put both his shots into these guys right here.
So double tap.
We'll go with, let's say, +1 to wound? Yeah.
So 4s to hit, and 2s.
Hey, get my hand.
So that just straight up kills one in your Tactical Doctrine. So, not the plasma.
Oh, we're going to have to take Imperial Fist Paxor and shoot down the field. We're going to go for a long bomb charge on this guy. So
double tap the bolt gun?
Yeah, I guess we'll do... Oh, here it ignores cover. Let's go +1 to wound.
Yeah, he already ignores cover his Imperial Fist.
All right, he can't hit. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. Watch this. Watch him charge.
All right, 9-inch charge. I get to Overwatch. We're going to overcharge the plasma. It'll count as your kill if he dies from this. He doesn't die from it, but he also doesn't hit you.
Check out his 9.
Oh, that was not even close. Long bomb charge from the
Shogun, he's always in charge.
Oh, into them.
Why not?
Okay, Overwatch. Auto guns. 1 hits, wins on a 5, misses. Overcharged plasma gun. Oh, you finally... That's like, they haven't been dying from that, and so there we go. I think this is the second one that died. The first one was right at the beginning. All right, make a long bomb charge. I don't know. Well, go ahead and measure it. I doubt it. They are on that is a defense line.
Oh, yeah.
So you get there because of the
8
defense line.
gets me there.
Gotta love when walls help the person charging.
They are not defensible at all.
Oh, right, they're defensible, which means I could have.
Oh, so that plasma hit then. 1 plasma hit. You rolled a 5 and a 1.
That's right. So the plasma hits, wounds you on a 2. It wounds you. You ignore 1 of the AP, so -2. So you got to. Oh, didn't matter. So you take 2 damage. So he's down to 3 wounds. Now straight to fighting. The chaplain gets to fight against them. They're in heavy cover, so they'll have maybe that'll help them.
Ooh.
2s to hit, 2s to wound. What's the AP on his weapon?
1 innately.
Innately just 1? Okay. We'll get a 5 up against your swinging. Oh, they're dead. That's an experience. And he levels up. That brings him to 5 experience. So we're actually going to level him up on the spot, as long as we remember to do so, as soon as they hit their next threshold. You can see the chart for the level up in the rules that are posted on our website. I'll have a link in the description below. So you basically roll 2d6. And, oh, interesting, that's a skill. So at 4, you gain a random skill from a random primary table. They only have 1 in this case. So when he assembled his kill team, Steve chose one of each of the table. Each guy chose a table as his primary. And so in this case, the Swift, Chogan the Swift chose speed. So you're gonna roll a d6 and get that one. And you get a 2. So number 2 is when he advances, he moves d6 plus 2.
Nice!
So it's basically plus 2 to your advance rolls. That's like a perfect thing on a guy that can advance in
I don't
charge.
know, I haven't like the charts yet. I'd probably pick that one.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. That brings us to morale. We lost 4 of their buddies. Leadership 6. Need to roll a 1 or a 2. The heavy weapon disappears if there's no guys to operate it. Oh, no, he's gone. So the missile launcher didn't get to shoot. Lucky for you. This one guy right here, he'll run on a 6. 4. Okay, we got another plasma shot coming your way.
That's all right. That's okay. We'll be okay.
And you disabled this node and this node. Your Auspex scanners are back to like 80% functionality now.
How bad is it?
There's things that you're going to have to take some time to scan.
Okay.
There are more reinforcements on the way. It's not like an overwhelming number, but it is enough that you want to get out of there soon.
Yeah, one more to do.
So, but you're not allowed to leave until you deactivate that last one. Basically, as soon as you deactivate it at the end of that turn, the game is over.
Okay.
So you're able to basically just tactically retreat, or whatever you want to call it, reposition out of
Get out of here.
Now we'll resolve any close combats, though, of course. My reinforcements phase, we got more of these big guys coming on this side from strategic reserves. And then another group of regular guys. It's hard to tell under their masks and everything. Maybe they have pointy ears. They just got
Can't see any of their ears.
I know, right? Who knows? And there's a flamer in that group, getting ready to go after the chaplain. Movement phase, this guy goes back and grabs some cover. I'm going to randomize it. He sees how hurt he is, but he's currently busy working on dismantling that thing, whereas these guys are advancing and firing at him. So I'm going to roll a d3 for who he shoots at. I'm going to let an AI kick in here. So 1, 2, 3. 1 is not what you want. 3 is going after the Dark Angel Darius. So we're just going to fire his plasma gun right there. Overcharge, of course, which doesn't blow up in his face and could actually take Darius down. 2's to wound. Okay.
All right.
Now you actually have cover, because this thing is an obstacle. And your armor contempt means you have a 4-up save against both of these. Okay. Well,
Darius was 1. All
good
right.
thing that you had that cover. Brings Darius down to 1 wound. And then we got 3,
Oh, no.
3 bolt pistols firing at him. Because he's the closest. They're a little more simple-minded. Hitting on 4s. Oh no! 4s to wound. It's 2 wounds with the bolt pistols.
Not Darius.
Oh yeah, he tanks it. Good old tactical armor. It put some holes in his cloak, but otherwise he's fine. They are going to declare a charge against Darius. They won't declare a charge against Tyr.
We'll overwatch everybody who can.
Those 2 can. He won't be able to see them.
Let's start off with Darius. We'll go...
On 5s, he overwatches.
Yeah, I'm trying to think +1 to wound makes the most sense.
He already does 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Only 1 shot? Why are you firing 2 shots? Darius has only 1 shot.
Because it's not rapid fire.
It doesn't matter, you got both hits, so
That's true.
you got a hit. So +1 to wound.
Nope. All right, let's go. Paxer, you got this.
Yeah, he'll
go
shot.
+1 in damage.
Sure.
That's
6s.
vengeance.
Yeah, who cares? Vengeance! Charge! And they get to re-roll. Oh, they failed it. Lucky for you. And they surge forward instead. And I also remembered, now that I forgot one thing in the shooting phase, auto guns and a flamer into your chaplain. Auto guns hitting on 4s and wounding on 5s. Oh, yeah, that's a wound. 2-up save. 1-up, really, but... Oh, jeez. You take it, you're down to 2 wounds. We still got the flamer. Flamer. 3 auto hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, 2-up save. Okay, you're fine. And I don't have any other charges to do, because they're not charging the chaplain. They look like idiots. Maybe. Maybe. So it's back to your turn.
All right.
What doctrine are you going to be
Everybody's going tactical.
Just feel like being tactical.
And yeah, let's
a little more wary.
Let's get the mission done and get some experience.
Okay. Oh yeah.
15.
They both gain an experience for completing those objectives.
Ooh, that's right.
Okay, so your Vanguard vet Pharrell, he's managed to get there. Remember, you got +2 to your...
Well, no. Here's what we're going to do.
He doesn't want to charge a flamer?
He's going to go kill them and him.
Oh, he wants all the experience.
Well, he might not have to get it all. Like, we have Hagen here to
Oh, you should be able to kill that
and
guy.
then these guys are just going to... Yeah, we'll move.
Oh yeah, you got these 3 to remember. I'm like, they can easily kill him. Hold still with your Dark Angel Darius. Hagen will fire over there.
Yeah, we're going to throw everything at him. We'll do...
Double flamer then?
You know what?
You know you're not going to do it with 1.
I could. 1 flamer.
Sure.
1 flamer.
Hey, maybe you're right. 3s to wound.
Get
And you're in tactical, so these are -1. So 5 of them with 6-up saves then. He got him! There's the experience for him. It just woof as he walks back. So he just like opens fire and walks backward. Is he gonna double? Is he gonna fire a second time?
He's not gonna get that greedy. We're gonna let Hagen do it.
Hagen?
Yeah.
No, he's -1 to hit and wound.
We're gonna fire +1 to wound, and we're gonna
make
fire
up for it,
twice. So we got 2 hits and 2 wounds.
Okay, and those are AP -1. And I got some cover. He's dead. So experience for him. It's only his second experience, so not leveling up. And then firing backwards.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's see here. +1 to wound with Darius. Try to soften him up real quick.
2's to hit. He's
2
stood
shots.
still.
Hey, 2 hits.
And then 3's to wound.
This one.
And it's AP
AP2.
-2, so that just straight up kills 1. And then you got your Imperial Fist. Paxor.
Paxor's gonna go Vengeance for extra damage. So 3's to hit.
Oh, no 6s. 4's to wound.
1.
So these are -1. So we'll have a 6-up save. Oh, it doesn't kill any.
Ooh,
you got some charges.
Kill him. You can't kill him. But we'll try.
Well, you can have both of them charged.
Yeah, there's no point. We're gonna complete the mission.
Yeah, because if you're in close combat, we got to keep finishing the close combat.
We'll just stay there and let him come at us.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, you manage to scramble the last Auspex Scrambler, which completes the mission.
Beautiful.
And we'll go to the post game now, where we're going to give you some more experience. So anybody who survives gets D3 experience,
Ooh, I love it.
and he gets 1 more. So I'll have Steve roll that off camera, and then we'll do the upgrades on camera. You rolled really well. Your Ultramarine Sergeant Hagen levels up, as does the Blood Angel Pharrell. And there's no casualties. You'd heal all of your wound tokens and wounds
Beautiful.
at the end of each one, unless there's some special circumstances, which is not in this case. So let's roll their level ups. All right, why don't you roll your Ultramarine first. Sergeant Hagen.
All right, he's going to have... Ooh, a 10.
I think that's a skill. It is a random primary skill. Now, he chose Heroic Deeds, which are once per game abilities. And he gets the 5th one. So once per game, when he's removed from play, he can shoot as if it were the shooting phase or fight as if it were the fight phase.
I like it.
Following the rules, like if you're engagement, you fight. If you're not, you shoot.
Vengeance.
He ignores all modifiers to weapon skill and ballistic skill when he does that, because that's and to wound rolls as well, because obviously you have wound tokens on you.
Oh, you made me take a risk for them. I'll do it. I'll try it.
Yeah. So yeah, he almost died. So it kind of makes sense that he's like, if I had died, I totally would have shot that guy in the face.
Not in the first mission.
He's got his poison bolter too, and remember, he shoot as if the shooting phase, so it means like double tapping and everything. So your Vanguard.
To combat. Oh, for primary. Sorry, I'm assuming I'm getting a skill again.
No, 8 is not a skill. 8 is a +1 weapon skill.
Just as good.
Yeah, that's great for him. So he's got a 2-up weapon skill. Not bad upgrades for those 2 guys. Plus you got the poison.
Thematic.
As you search around the area, we're going to go more into the next story time, but essentially you discover 2 things. First off, these humans or abhumans don't appear to be chaos followers.
Okay.
You don't find any chaos symbols on them. You don't find any real mutations on them either. The goatmen and the beastmen appear to be abhuman rather than mutated
Still
chaos. Yeah, scum, but different kind of scum. Sometimes they're allowed in the Imperium, right? You got your Ogrins and your Ratlings and all that kind of stuff.
Never one inducted into the Astartes, though.
Yes, but you also, as you search through the crystals, most of them are inert, but you do find 1 more that glows, and you get an intuition as to what it does. Let's roll on the generator for that. So go back to the generator and click Generate Another Crystal. Oh, interesting. It's a learning one. So you apply it to armor. So in other words, it's an upgrade for the guy. And he doubles all experience that he receives. Oh, so it's like a heightened awareness.
Is there a cap on putting armor or something like that?
And you're not aware of any of these
okay.
yet. You might learn things as we continue on.
So I'm thinking about putting it on Chogan, let him just take off.
Just be like,
he'll leave everybody else behind and he'll become
like
one
level
man
10
show.
while everybody else is level 3.
Ah.
But whoever takes this, you got that turn, you got that first game. That's a pretty big deal.
That's an amazing. Okay.
Because if you got that like one of our last games, you're like, I don't care.
I think it'll upset some, but I think more people will be upset if I don't. It's going on Shogun.
So Chaplain Shogun. All right. So he's upgraded once to get +2 to his advanced rolls, and now he doubles all experience.
Oh, no.
So he'll level up way faster than everybody else. That is the end of our first mission of Deathwatch Craftworlds. Had some close calls for your guys. Your Ultramarine Sergeant almost went down, and that could have been dangerous because there is a death table and they can die.
Markers are just another thing to manage, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just go do actions now.
Yeah, to give you stress in certain situations. And so, of course, the next episode will be at the link below, so go and check that out, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more Deathwatch Craftworlds. Happy wargaming.